Hello guys, it's CHP Productions here, and today we're reviewing the Godzilla Feel Real figure from Playmates and the One Eye figure from Playmates. We'll first start with the Feel Real Godzilla, so One Eye, get that head count. However, before we go over the figure, let's go over the box. So as you can see, here's the name. And if we go around, here we have his picture, a bunch of descriptions I'm not going to be able to read, and here's a bunch of the upcoming figures. Here's One Eye, actually, the one we're going to talk about later, and here's the Feel Real Kong. I was going to get him, but I do not want to deal with how dirty he becomes. But anyway, that's not important. Let's get this guy out of here. Okay, here's the first one. Come on. Gotta get it. Come on. There we go. Here's another little one up here. Come on. There we are. Down here, there's also another little one here trying to hide from me. Come on. This is really hard to reach. There we go. And if we get this guy out, there's a little one here. Boom! And he's free. Alright, now that we got him out of the packaging, let's connect the tail. Come on. Nope. This is one of the hardest ones I've ever had to deal with. Okay, it took a bit of time off camera, but here we are. Here is the Feel Real Godzilla figure. Now, the one main difference you can see between this guy and the original Playmates Evolved Godzilla is he is a lot more accurate with the colors. And if we compare them between each other, you can obviously tell that the new one is a lot more colored accurate because, I mean, Playmates for the first ones had to go with like a tealish color with red dorsal fins, when this one goes with the traditional black color with the pink dorsal fins. I mean, even the little spikes on his hands are more realistic instead of this little, like, blade or whatever. How they're actually more like little spikes. Like, why didn't Playmates do this before? I will never know. Another problem I've been having this guy is that because his, like, material is so rubbery, because he's Feel Real, he has a lot of trouble standing up, which is very inconvenient. Speaking of Feel Real, let's get to the part actually, since he's meant to be, like, feel like actual, like, real skin kind of. He's all rubbery and stuff, which isn't that big of a notice on the main torso parts, but in, like, the arms or something, you can definitely, like, get, like, some bending on. And even in the legs, and let me try and, there we go. You can definitely see a little turnish, how rubbery it is. And with the tail, it's a little bit rubbery, but overall it's not that big of a difference. But yeah, I just really like the color scheme, but the only problem is that he really struggles to stand up because his belly is so much more, like, heavier than his legs, so his legs just can't support him. Oh, well, okay, you stand up now because really, you know, whatever. Oh, for crying out! But yeah, overall, I have to give him like a 7 out of 10. He is a very nice, a very well-made figure, and I do like that they're trying new things. Although the only problem is that I really wish I just did a normal figure with this color scheme, because it just looks so much better than that thing. But yeah, overall, I have to give him a 7 out of 10. He's just a pretty well-made figure and a lot more accurate to the original, like, Evolved Godzilla design. Let's go to One Eye. And here we have the One-Eyed figure. If you don't know who One Eye is, he was in Godzilla X Kong The New Empire, and he was one of Scar King's little henchmen. There you go, you can see the Feel Reals on the back, and the Drown Viper, which I do not have yet, but I want him. Why does he look better on the box? Whatever, let's just open him up. Okay, of course, he's got a little heavy one in the middle. Let's get a good grip of that, and snip. There we go. Then we have some little ones over here. Let's just look at that. And all his legs are. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this off camera. Alright, I'll do the legs off camera. And we got him out of the box. And then we need to get his little bone here. So let's just destroy this box this time. There we are. There we go. And here's the little bone thing. Let's get this tape off. Somehow. Oh, there we go. Get that tape off, and here's the bone. And here is One Eye completely out of the box. So, not surprisingly, this is a very well-made figure. I don't know why, but with Playmates, the Kongs are usually always very well-made. As you can see all the blood on him, on his shoulder, on his face, on his torso. And that seems to be it for the most part. You can tell that he's evil because he's missing an eye. I just really like every Kong figure Playmates makes, because they're always really well made, either with printing or the mold. And for his accessory, he's got his little bone thing that he was gonna knock out Kong with, which went really well, honestly. But yeah, I really do like him, and he's actually quite big. He's supposed to be a bit smaller than this, but hold on. Comparing him to Godzilla, he is surprisingly almost as tall as him. He's usually supposed to be around like down here or something, but I gotta give him to him. Don't know why I was gonna say that, but yeah. But yeah, overall, I just really like the figure. I don't really know what else to say apart from that. He's really well made. Oh, the score of articulation, I guess. Here he has a couple like ball joints at the shoulders, so he can do a full 360 there. At the elbow, he can do the same thing, up and down. And his hands, they swivel. His head kind of is on a ball joint, so it goes up and down a little bit and left to right completely. He has a little swivel at the torso, so we can do a full 360 there. There. His legs are also on ball joint. Pretty much every limb is on a ball joint, apart from his ankles. Not his ankles, his knees, not his ankles. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about it. I give him an 8 out of 10. He is a very well-made figure, and I'm happy to have him. Whoa. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh, by the way, Squid Game is coming soon, don't worry about that.